Well, hello everybody. Long time no see. Long time me no see you. Long time you no see me. I should call this video Mellow Yellow because I'm wearing a yellow top and it's 10 after 5 and everything turned yellow, but I don't have any lighting. So, sorry that you're looking at me through a yellow haze, but it's the best I could do. And it's Sunday, and I didn't have too much choice as to when I could do this video because I had company all afternoon, and time just flew, and so here I am, and I figured, gotta do this video, gotta do a video. And another thing, pardon me, but my voice is different now. It's part of whatever the heck I'm going through, that they're trying to find out what's wrong with me, with more tests to come and everything else, and now they're going to go down my vocal cords, down into my I don't know, my thyroid, so I can't sing, and I have this deep throaty voice, but it is me. And then let me see, can I say see? No, I can't say my see. No, can't do that. Anyway, I'm going to start this video off with a big mushy hug to one of the most wonderful women I've ever met in my life. Well, actually, I haven't met her. I'd love to meet her. I doubt that's ever going to happen. And that woman is McKelly. And for those of you who don't know McKelly, you are missing a good time, a wonderful person. She's as funny as hell. And she does coffee time with Kelly on Sunday. She does a lot of other stuff too. But when I came on YouTube, everybody sort of needs somebody to call them out. And when I came on YouTube, but before I had come on YouTube with the channel, Kelly, I was just drawn to Kelly like a moth to a flame, and we just hit it off, and we became really good friends, and we talk on the phone quite often, and she's just an amazing woman. And this woman even offered to give me a kidney. And if you want to know what that's all about, there's one of my videos telling the whole story. McKelly offered to give me a kidney to try to save my life. And how is anybody more wonderful than that? Hey, right, Kelly? Okay, Kelly. So anyways, I'm going to put Kelly's link below. I'd like to put the link about her having a telephone call with her mother. She does these phone calls with her mother, and her mother doesn't have a clue that she's on YouTube, and they are hilarious. I'll find a really good one. And speaking of Kelly wanted to know about, when I first came on, I used to call it Lock and Schlock, but it's Lock and Seal by Elf. Well, it just so happens, this is Dingbat Susie here, it just so happens that I do an order from Elf about every 3 months, and I replenish. I don't rebuy stuff that well, at this time I bought a couple of new things, but I don't rebuy stuff. I just buy stuff that I need, that I have to have in case I run out. And so I'll start right now. One of the things I got, what is this? Oh, okay, this is a new thing. The swatching, there, Kelly. Kelly says I don't show my products in front of, oh, for heaven's sakes, that way. There. That's a sort of a glossy, glittery eyeshadow. It's very glittery. Oh, hell. Hell's bells! There. Anyways, it's It's a beautiful brick red, rusty copper. And it's one of those eyeshadows that you just would dab on with your finger, like the shimmer ones that are appearing all over the place now. You know, if you want to just add a touch of glam to your eyeballs. So I got that. One thing I got, oh, and I reordered my my powder. It's just a translucent powder. I just have this on hand if I, because I don't want to use up all my good products. So if I'm just putting makeup on to go out, whatever, and I don't want to use up my good powders, then I use this, and it's great. It's a great little product. It's just white, very translucent. It comes with a little puff, and it's fantastic. And all of the stuff that I'm showing you, except for one item, I got for $1. Because when I ordered a couple of weeks ago, I had 50% off, and then I had another discount. So I got a real bargain. What else? Okay, like a lot of you, I use paint potterly. And I got a paint potterly for Christmas. Natalie had given me about half of a paint potterly, but my cats somehow, it rolled on the floor and never to be seen again, because my cat somehow, the top broke, and I don't know whatever happened to it. So when I'm trying, basically I get a lot of elf stuff to save on my higher end makeup, and so this is just an eyelid base, an eyeshadow base, and I get the mineral kind, and I get it in this sort of taupey color. And I got 6 of those, but I'm not going to show you 6. So, hold on a second. I got to get this. Jeez. Okay, Kelly, there you go. Elf Eyelid Primer. And I'm going to tell you something else about Kelly after I do my video. So, Elf Eyelid Primer. Then, my favorite eyeliner. You can't even tell the color of eyeshadow or anything I have on, because I look yellow. But anyway, my favorite eyeliner is the NYX one, the royal blue. But I do have quite a few elf ones, and I had a couple that dried up, so I ordered 2 more in plum, and they're fine. They're when you're in a pinch, use this. If you don't want to use up, like I don't want to use up all my NYX because it's like $24. So I got that. Then I use Almay primer on my face, but I got the e.l.f. primer, and I think this is the thing that cost me $6. And anyways, I got the e.l.f. primer. I always like to have 1 or 2 on hand. So with this, I ordered 3. I ordered 3 of them, so I have them in a pinch. This I would never be without. That is my e.l.f. mist spray. Spray and mist. And I don't even know what it's supposed to do for you, but it just makes you feel wunderbar. And I find that it's supposed to hold your makeup on and everything else, but I use it to hold my makeup on, like to set my makeup after I'm all finished. It feels refreshing. Sometimes I put it on halfway while I'm putting my makeup on just to refresh my face. Sometimes I'll just spray it on my brushes if I want to use wet my eyeshadow to be wet. Now, this is where we get to the Glockenschlock. Oh, Kelly, I'm sorry. With the Glockenschlock, it's really called Lock and Seal, and it's from e.l.f. And the bottle is about yay big. It's a little black bottle, and it comes in a little box, and it comes with a little wee brush, and it comes with a little wee potty, little glass pot. And what you do with this Miracle Worker, and I just ordered 4 more. And while I was getting my stuff ready here, it just fell into a place that I can't get to. I'll have to wait for somebody to come over who has a normal body function, and they can get it up from behind my china cabinet. Anyway, so I got 4 more, and what the lock and seal does, as I said, it's a little tiny black bottle. Just go on the elf site, you'll see it. And this stuff is amazing. It sets anything, like if you want to use the pigments on your eyes, you know, after you've done all your eyes and you want to have, maybe if you're going out for a glamorous night or whatever, and you just dab some pigments on your eyes with your fingers, and then you take the brush and and it locks it on. I tried using it on a couple of lipsticks, and it actually worked on a couple of lipsticks, because they used to sell a product for lipsticks that locked your lipstick in, and it was a lot like Lock and Seal, Lock and Schlock. But they don't sell it anymore, and now they've got this new makeup out. I don't know what the name of it is, but I've heard good reviews and bad reviews on it. I'll have to get one and check it out. But anyways, so sorry, Kelly, I don't have the Lock and Seal. I do, but I can't get to it. Now, so I got 5 of this, 6 of that, blah, blah, blah. And so I've got a big elf bag all full of things that I need. There's a couple of like gray eyeliners. There's that's about it. Just basically stuff that I don't want to not have. Now, I discovered that Elf has pan eyeshadows. And the pan eyeshadows are this one here, which is like a sage. It's like a sage green with a shimmer in it. Where'd it go? Where did it go? Anyways, I got a sage green. There's one that's sort of like a peachy pink. There's another one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of them in the middle. The 3 in the middle, and the 2 light ones on the end here. Those are the elf ones. The other ones are, excuse me, Makeup Geek. And anyway, for $1, I just got them to, so my 3 Z palettes would be filled up, and I just figured, you know, they'd make a good transition color or whatever, and they're great. They're really great. They're nice and soft. They're not chalky, and so they do have. So anybody who wants to start on a Z palette and doesn't have the money to do it, but you can get every color you want, and buy some elf ones, and I think you'll be very happy. Now, okay, my pièce de la résistance. At Christmas, I haven't bought a palette in a dog's age, and at Christmas, Nat and I asked each other what we wanted. She wanted Makeup Geek, and so I got her Makeup Geek, Holly and I, with a palette, and I had seen Lori 142863 or something like that. Her channel used to be called Lori Losing, and it was months ago. And you see palettes and you see palettes, you know, and I already have a Stila palette, but I saw this one and I just loved it. Now if I can just open it. Let me see if I can open it. Here we go. This is Stila The Mind. The Mind. And the colors are just absolutely beautiful. And each set of 3 colors goes totally. Why could my hand not go the way I want? Goes totally the way. Anyway, so each 3 set is like an eye look, but the colors, like you've got a beautiful sort of a soft, creamy white, and there's a greenish teal, a navy blue, a maroon, pink, peaches, this fiery, what would you call that? Deep burnt orange. Anyways, I just loved this palette. I've loved it since I saw it, and I didn't expect to get it, and so anyways, Natalie and Miss Carolyn of Flip Flops and Pearls, that little bugger, she got together with Natalie, and the 2 of them bought me this. So Carolyn, I know I've sent you a thank you note, but mwah, thank you so much. I've already thanked Natalie. You really, really didn't have to do that. I know that. And Carolyn went running all over the stores looking for this palette and everything. And anyways, I just love this palette. I just love it. And I guess one of the reasons I love it so much is because I had seen it for so long and wanted it a lot. Okay, now, so that's my elf stuff. Oh, sorry, and one more thing. My skin, oh, come on. My skin Instafill. My skin Instafill. I've got like about 2 swipes of it left. So, I will not be without my Instafill, which is what you put on before you put on any under eye stuff. So I got another Instafill. I got the eye cream, and I got another thing that's sort of cool. You can keep it in the fridge. It cools your eyes. It comes in a kit. It's the same kit that I got last time from the shopping channel, and it comes in a kit like that. And if you haven't tried Instafill, and the other products are really, really nice too, well, I wouldn't be without Instafill since I started it. And the one who started it was Lori over 40. I wonder how she's doing. Lori over 40, and then I got into it, and a lot of people got it, and a lot of people didn't get it, and a lot of people, they compare it to Garnier Blur or the Garnier Miracle, the other one there, and I don't see the the Garnier, the cheaper Garnier, I find is really, really good. And if I didn't have this, I would definitely use it. But the Instafill is my baby. Well, it's a lot of people's babies. So I only ordered one of those because they're kind of expensive. And so that's it. I just wanted to show you my restocking and my new palette. And I'm gonna do a look with my new palette next week. I'm going to try to get, another, I've told you all before that my laptop, the keyboard, I don't know if it's a keyboard. I can't type, like if I'm replying to posts, which is about all I can do, I would usually put 5 or 6 lines. You'll see that I only do like 2 lines, and I'm cursing and swearing because it's going big, small, big, small, big, small. Either Holly's taking this laptop into a fellow that she knows at work who fixes computers, and he's very good. But I've had this fixed twice, so they haven't been able to fix it. Or I'm going to borrow somebody's keyboard, because talking to Kelly yesterday, she told me that where she works, she has a keyboard attached to her laptop because she doesn't like she doesn't like, sorry about my voice, she doesn't like talking on a laptop. Nobody likes talking. Well, I'm talking on a laptop. She doesn't like typing on the laptop keyboard. I'm not crazy about it myself, but you know, what are you going to do? So I'm going to borrow somebody's keyboard, attach it to my laptop, and see if when I use that keyboard problem is fixed, that my letters don't keep going up to 150%, 125%, down to 5%, and I'm wiggly-diggling all over the place, and I can't type on it. So this is going to be fixed sometime this week. I just have to, I might borrow my sister's, or anyway, I'm going to borrow somebody's keyboard and just see. That would be great if that was the only problem. But I sort of somehow think that it's not. It's probably something deep down inside my laptop. Okay, now getting back to Kelly. Yesterday, for me, was a horrible day. It was just a horrible, horrible, horrible day. You know how we all get in funks? We all get in funks, and I was contemplating not coming back on YouTube. I didn't feel like I belonged here. I felt like I was too old. I didn't really know what to do on YouTube anymore. And my get up and go had got up and went, and I kept wanting to do videos, and either the lighting was really, really terrible, worse than this, or not that I wasn't feeling good, just I didn't have the time because of whatever. I wasn't here, I was at the hospital, and so I was really, really contemplating not doing YouTube anymore, because I really didn't feel like I guess I didn't feel like I belonged here, because I'm older, and I can't go out shopping and walk around and do things like everybody else. And I was having a real pity day, and the more I started feeling sorry for myself yesterday, the worse it got. So by the time I guess about 4 or 5 o'clock came, I was in such a funk. I was in such a funk that I didn't know what to do. And I knew, especially being a recovering alcoholic, even though I'm sober for 23 years, I knew I had to talk to somebody. And I couldn't think of who. I didn't want to talk to somebody who knew me, like on a day-to-day basis, because they wouldn't get it. And I wanted to talk to somebody who belonged to YouTube. And I'm thinking, and all of a sudden, oh my God, Kelly. Kelly and I were like two peas in a pod. So I called Kelly. She was on Skype with her mom. She called me back within 5 minutes. I think we were on the phone for about an hour. I told her everything that was bothering me. I had a few resentments against certain people in my life. I had things about YouTube were really getting on my nerves, such as hypocrisy and then my monetization, which you're not going to get rich, but it was like, if you make $100 and they send it to you. Well, mine was getting there, and all of a sudden my monetization is down to $6. I don't know where it went. Natalie told me that I had to click something about lifetime. I have no idea what to do. So in the past few months, I haven't made any money at all, and that's not. It's the point that YouTube makes money from us. It makes money off of the people who watch us. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe to us. But if you don't normally watch videos on your computer and you start watching YouTube videos, you get charged for it. And I found that out after or even if you upload a movie. So I found that out in a nice way after I got a couple of $100 phone bill. And I called them up and I was furious, and I said, what the hell? And they told me, just take out the $10 plan and you can upload and download and do whatever you want. And so for anybody who watches a lot of videos, just take out that thing. I don't know what it's going to cost in your state. Maybe your computer has more whatever it has to have than mine. But anyways, and so that was ticking me off too, because I had to pay, people had to pay, and this, that, and the other thing. But I think when it comes down to it, I don't think most people don't even have to pay. It's just a few that don't have enough, whatever the hell it is, gigabytes, I don't know. So I spoke to Kelly, and I got off the phone with that wonderful, wonderful friend, and I felt like a new person. I felt like 10 pounds, and I don't need to lose another 10 pounds. I felt like 10 pounds had been lifted off my shoulders, and I gradually started feeling human again. And then today was an absolutely amazing day, because Holly came over this afternoon, and I can't do housework very well anymore, and she just came over here and scrubbed my floors, vacuumed. I did the kitchen, she did the bathroom, and just, you know, and to have somebody come over and do things like that. My niece did that for me about a month ago, and it was just, it's the most amazing feeling when you have people come up and do things like that for you. Because I'm not Susie Homemaker, but nobody likes to sit around with everything all over the place and dust and this, that, and the other thing, and you can't do it. It's sort of like you feel very helpless. But anyways, so that's it. That's my little elf haul, and I hope everybody has a wonderful week. You have no idea how cold it is here. You have no idea. I think Carol on the Natalie cartoon video there, which was a hoot, she put it was 27. It wasn't 20. It's not 27 degrees. It's more like minus 27 degrees that day. Minus 27, pure ice, terrifying, absolutely terrifying to go outside. The snow, the rain, the ice, the snow, and you can't see the ice underneath, and oh my God. And coming in and out of the hospital every day, I see all these people with, poor old people with broken hips and legs, and the younger ones too, who think that they're so strong, and they just go flying, and it's very, very dangerous. So anyways, stay warm, take care of yourself. I'll see you during the week, and I'm gonna come on, and when the lighting is better, I'll do it early in the morning. That's about the only time, if I don't have an appointment somewhere, on Tuesday, and I'll do an eye look with my new palette, with my Stila, the Mind. And those palettes are called, I think they're called the Gold set or something. I don't think they're limited edition. They have the Mind, the Soul, the Body, and one other one, but I like the Mind one. Okay, my darlings. So it's good to see you again. I shall talk to you very soon. Welcome to my new subscribers. They're dribbling in 2 by 2 by 2 because I haven't been doing a lot of videos, and I'm sorry about that. But I shall try to be as regular as I can. And somebody gave me an idea. I think it was Mary Ellen. She told me, instead of responding to people's responses to my videos, just to send a smiley face or something like that. So that's what I'm going to do. I already started doing it. Okay, so I love you. Au revoir de Montreal. Have a great week, and give a stranger, well, you don't want to give them a hug because they might take it the wrong way. Give a stranger a jelly bean. That's it. Give a stranger a jelly bean. See ya. Oh my God, I hope this came out. And I should call this mellow yellow.